You don't know, but if a squirrel steps out of line, right, they end up each foot embedded in a toffee in the canal. And of course, the swan, right? The swan can break a man's arm with a single twist of its neck. But of course, a female swan can break a male swan's heart with just a glance. That new restaurant that Bamber Gascoigne's opened up, though, eh? £10 for a starter. Who's going to pay that? I woke up this morning, right, and I thought I was having one of those alien abduction scenarios. I thought I was being abducted by aliens. I felt constricted. I felt paralysed. I could hardly breathe. But far from being an alien abduction scenario, what it was, I worked it out. My mum had just tucked me up a little bit too tight. She's going to tuck you up tightly, because if she does an emergency stop, you're straight on the floor of the caravan, aren't you? Well, she said, what do you do for a living, sir? I asked him. Think, man, think. Come on. You've got to be quicker than that. There's a hell of a war on. You know. Hey? You've just changed jobs. Be fair, it's just changed jobs. What do you do now? Working for yourself. And what were you doing before that? Working for another company. It's supposed to meet new people, isn't it? Ooh, Pat, Ricky. What, All right, one at a time. Sorry, you. Estimating and ordering, very important job, isn't it? Estimating, that job, back me up on this, involves a lot of pointing, doesn't it? What it does, isn't it? Estimating and ordering. Go on and estimate all that stuff up. Go on. And that's an order. See, always thinking, thinking on my feet. Yeah? Thinking on my feet. We've never met before, have we, sir? No, we haven't. Now, there is a risk, and back me up on this, if the job involves a lot of pointing, that main pointing finger might get tired. You find that, sir? End of the week, hey, little Alan there gets a little bit tired. Come back before you leave my life. Now, here's the important part. To prevent that from happening, right? What you do to prevent that getting tired, just bring the thumb up. Apparently, the cause of ginger hair is if the mother, during pregnancy, eats too many cheesy Wotsits. So, my father, very mean man, he had my mum hypnotised not to order a starter. I never saw my granddad. I never saw him because he was excellent at hiding. I find if you hollow out a pumpkin, you can get about 15 shirts in that. Where was Magnus Magnusson when that photograph was taken? Hey? Where was he? He did the TV series, didn't he? Didn't he bother turning up for the bug game football? Didn't bother turning up for the ball game for did he? I got the urine test results back. The doctor said to me, he said, the urine tests are not normal. I said to him, I suppose going around testing people's urine, that is normal, isn't it? That's normal, is it? Who's got the problem here, you or me? Hey, can I pull my pants up now? £13 million £2 for Winston Churchill's papers, right? Hey, we all know the first thing you do when someone dies, cancel the papers. It'll be his milk bill next, won't it? Winston Churchill's milk bill. Dribble, 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 dribble. Pass. I'm not an expert, am I? Little tip for young mums, rather a nice one, right? Whatever you do, don't be tempted to take the baby into the bed. No. Don't take the baby into the bed. No. Beware, dangerous nerve gas, sarin. Do not take the baby into the bed. The chances are you'll fall asleep. There's a chance you might roll on top of that child. Put your back out. She does tuck us up, I'll be frank with you. She does tuck me up still. She reads me a story, the powerful sedative of that bedtime story, isn't it? She reads me that. Jack and the Beanstalk always gets me. Right? She's reading the story there and I'm going, don't sell the cow! She tucks us up. That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. She tucks us. You asked me what's in it for her. I'll tell you. That just helps to build up that muscle there. She tucks us up and one night, she tucked my brother up so tightly. She took a run up to it. So tightly that when he woke up, he was a fossil. What are the chances of that happening? Got a bar now for Christmas. Imagine that. Imagine being a bird. Imagine being a bird in that sky. Flying around, all the freedom of flying around above the sea, then going to eat your dinner out of a bin. I did go and see Topple. Now he's rather good, isn't he? Topple. Now he's in Fiddler on the Roof. Right? Topple, that's his main thing, Fiddler on the Roof. Now, there is a bit in Fiddler on the Roof, isn't he? He's supposed to come on and go, if I were a rich man, divvy, 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 dum. Right? That's the limerick. High effective, the divvy, divvy, dum song. Now, the night I saw it, right, he comes on and he goes, if I were a rich man, iffy, fiffy, fiffy, fluff. To be honest with you, I preferred it when he was the monkey in Pipkins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 years ago, 4 French nuns went to New York to set up a shelter for the homeless. They were penniless and spoke virtually no English whatsoever. And that's why, I imagine, they didn't manage it. That's nuns for you, though, isn't it? Lazy people, aren't they? Lazy people. You take Mother Teresa, right? Mother Teresa, how tall do you think Mother Teresa is, sir? Well, have a guess. Come on. Think, man, think. What's wrong with you? Come on, Mother Teresa. You've got to be cooking that. 4 foot. That's probably about right, isn't it? She was about 4 foot, isn't she? Well, I tell you, she's actually over 6 foot tall. If you lift that skirt up, she's kneeling down the skateboard. She relies on her flunkies to pull her along. At the Bombay, please. Not a very good impression of Mother Teresa, I imagine. They're the main 2 shops walking there. We've established that. Where are you from, somebody else? South End? Very important. No, that's quite an accurate answer, South End. But, of course, originally, we're all from eggs, aren't we? So the most accurate answer, really, would be an egg. Sorry to put you up on that, but... Now, my dear old Nan, she was a wonderful woman. She had a tattoo done across the front of her chest. As a younger woman, a tattoo. True love, Paul and I. But as she got older, of course, the ink ran, the wrinkles set in. It ended up saying, 2 lighters for £1. Where's the profit margin there, eh? And that, is a karate chop, isn't it? That one, very different to 2 other types of chops, isn't it? Stalagmites and stalactites, right? That's how I remember it, right? Got a system, haven't you? Stalagmites, stalactites. That, is a karate chop, and that could be used to knock a goose over. They're about that high, aren't they? About one Mother Teresa. Back to Bombay, please. If the geese ever invade again, we'll be ready for them, won't we? Terence Lake Windermere. Now, there is a trend to get rid of your elderly relatives out of their houses into nursing homes, so you can sell their house for money, right? What we did with Nana, that's not a very nice reaction, is it? What we did with Nana, we bought her one of these little red buttons that you can wear round your neck, round your wrist, so if she was to fall down, unable to get up, there I am, stroking her lovely long beard. If she was to fall down, all she'd have to do was press this little red button, which would automatically alert a local estate agent. To come and value the house. And apparently, there's enough poison in a crab to kill a crab. So, they're the main 2 shops we've established. That pork and lamb, they're the main 2, right? There's no ham in a hamburger, is there? Right? Hey, it's all beef, right? What's happening there is pork's getting the credit, beef's doing all the legwork. As I say, I don't make the rules up, right? I don't make them up. Right? Things do change. Turkey, if you remember, used to be just breast and leg, didn't it? Turkey in the old days. But now, of course, turkey gets a sausage. So things do change. But I've written a little song for Chris Eubank. 2, 4, 6, 8, middleweight. But, like a lump, but they're the main 2 chops. Pork and lamb, they're the main 2 chops. Right? Now, my dad was a very mean man, as I said, but one thing he taught me, right, about a chop, pork or lamb, it doesn't matter, they're the main 2 chops. The best, if we had to divide the room up, be straight down the middle, pork that side, lamb that side, you'd be fine, so you wouldn't have to move. What's your cash boy number? They're the main 2 chops, and my dad taught me, and he was a very mean man, the best bit of a chop, apparently, is that thin bit down the outside, right? That's the best bit of a chop, the thin bit. And that round bit in the middle, that's poisonous. And he always used to eat that for us. My mum and my dad never really got on. And I think mainly because my mum, she was a Time Lord, my dad, he was a Dalek. See, I used to like the Beatles, they were good, weren't they? Hey, remember them? 4 of them working as a team, highly effective. All the 4 Beatles working as a team. A bit like the A-Team in many ways, weren't they? Hey, the Beatles, only they didn't need a van. They didn't need a van.